There is a campaign happening right now to eliminate the 3 leading and 100% preventable causes of child death. Here to explain what's being done are Paula Scott and Chuck Burgess. Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
As a parent, this is tough to talk about, but it's crucial to talk about because, again, when you hear preventable, but you hear yet that these are happening somewhat often, certainly here in the Bay Area, I can't wait to hear more about what your campaign is doing and what the mission is.
The Prevent Needless Deaths campaign was actually developed right here in the Tampa Bay area to educate not only parents but any caregiver of children under the age of 6 on exactly what you said, deaths that are 100% preventable, that with just a little bit of education and knowledge through the campaign, we can start to educate parents and not have any more families suffer the tragedy of a child that's totally needless.
And I get it. Accidents are accidents. I mean, certainly no one wants them. They're not planned. You know, we think that we may know it all, but I think there's still room to be told again and again. What are, when you talk about these deaths that seem to kind of happen repeatedly, what are those 3 main ones that we want to focus on or let people know today?
So the campaign is drowning, unsafe infant sleep, and abusive head trauma, or more commonly known as shaken baby syndrome. So those are the 3 leading causes. We lose more children to those preventable deaths than anything else. And in the Tampa Bay region, within the last 5 years, we've actually lost 43 children from drowning that we wish we really never had to report that statistic. So that's why we're here. We've got the information. It was developed with the busy caregiver in mind. So 5 minutes of education at preventneedlessdeaths.com. Share that with grandparents, with babysitters, anyone that will be working with your child or caring for them. And that way we can totally eliminate these types of deaths.
I hope we can, yeah. So Chuck, your kind of specialty is the swimming aspect of it and making sure, we were talking before we started, this can be expensive for parents, especially if you have more than one child. What is it that your hope is, and what are you guys trying to do within the community to make sure that kids are getting swim lessons?
Yeah, I think with the Children's Board partnership with the Brandon Sports and Aquatic Center and other local businesses, it's really accessibility and affordability. A lot of times parents say, hey, that's an obstacle for me. Transportation is an obstacle. I can't get them there. And we can't afford it. And so I think this initiative that we're partnering with the Children's Board, this mobile swim lesson program, really allows those obstacles to kind of disappear. So we're going into the communities, apartment complexes, home developments, and we're taking a team of people with us, lifeguards, swim instructors, and it's free.
That's amazing. I'd imagine the demand for this is huge. Do you hope to continue this, to keep growing? I mean, how can families find out? How can they take part? Well,
yes, I think we want to eradicate youth drowning in Hillsborough County. We want to be a model for the rest of the United States and across the world on it is possible to do this. Like we said, it's senseless, it's needless that a child ever is in a position to lose their life to drowning. Even the hurricane right now, there's a lot of standing water that's out there, and so the opportunity is increased even greater. So get involved with the Children's Board. You can reach out to them and find out more about how to get those swim lessons.
So we kind of wrap up here. What is your main message as we have just a couple seconds left? What do you want parents and caregivers to know this morning?
I think visit the site, educate yourself, and share that with everyone. It's critical, it's very quick, and it's common sense pieces of information that you can take with you and not have to suffer through the tragedy of a child death.
You can't hear it too much. You
Absolutely.
know, again, accidents are accidents.
Your parents all the time. Every time a baby's born is a new chance to educate. So it is a continuing effort that we'll keep working on. And
well, thank you both so much for everything you're doing here in the community and helping save these babies and children. And we're going to have you guys back to talk about some of these other areas as well. So we appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And again, as we said, make sure to check out their website to get the info you need. They're also on social media as well.